What's going on, guys and girls? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Man-Thing figure. This was part of Series 8. There was no Build-A-Figure at this time. He just basically came with a display base, but this is Man-Thing, and I figured since I got the Thunderbolts box set, I might as well do this. Yes, I am going to open this up. For some reason, I have been checking. I was going to buy a loose Man-Thing, but there's none available, and the other men-on cards are going for like $45, which is crazy to me. But yeah, so I'm going to open this guy up, and a lot of you are probably like, no, don't do that. I don't care. I'm going to open it. So it doesn't really matter to me. I want to put this whole team together. I don't know, this random rogue piece of tape on there. The other figures that came in this wave were Storm, Man-Thing, obviously. We got Ultimate Captain America, Black Widow, Iceman, Iron Man, Modern Iron Man, don't like that Iron Man at all. Doc Ock, which is a pretty nice figure. I do have him in on card. I think he's going to stay in on card. I really like that figure a lot. But I do have Storm, do have Man-Thing, do have him, her. I don't have these two, and I don't really care to get them, I don't think. Not a big fan of the way Iceman looks. I still think that they haven't gotten Iceman right properly. And that Iron Man, I don't know, something about that figure it's just weird looking. I don't know. He looks like, I don't know. I just don't like his colors. I don't know. It just looks a little off to me. Something's off with that figure. I can't quite put my finger on it, but anyway, getting to his bio. There you go. And that is his power grid, if you want to check that out. A lot of people would say that he's basically a ripoff of Swamp Thing. When you compare the two, I mean, to each their own. Whatever your opinion is, fine. I don't really have an opinion about it. The only time I've read anything about Man-Thing was he had a team up with Spider-Man, I believe, once, and then he had basically his Thunderbolts run. So that's pretty much all I know about Man-Thing, to be honest with you. I'm going to be totally 100% honest with you. I don't know too much about this character. It looks like a great figure. It comes in this nice display clamshell, whatever you want to call it, packaging. He does come with a trading card, really cool. And I believe he comes with a comic book. It might be a poster book. I don't know. We'll have to check it out when I get it open. But he also comes with a display stand. So let's get him open. It's 3 minutes into the review, and I haven't even shown you the figure yet. So I'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, and we're back with Man-Thing out of packaging, and I mean, wow, he is really nicely detailed. I believe he might be using the same body mold as Sasquatch, or Sasquatch uses the same body mold as him, vice versa. But they do share the same body mold for, I think, the most part. There is different sculpting on him, though, so he's not exactly the same. But I'm pretty sure I've seen this this piece right here, this part of his torso, before on Sasquatch. I could be wrong, so if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, by all means. I could be wrong, let me know, but to me it looks like this is the same as Sasquatch. But anyway, getting to his accessories, let me just set him aside. He does come with this Marvel team-up book, and that's what I was talking about. I didn't even know he came with this comic book, to be honest with you. But this is the team-up that he had with Spider-Man. So, there you go. It is a comic, it's not just a poster book like some. He does come with this nice display stand. Nothing's removable on it that I can see, but it does have a peg for a wall mount or a table mount, whatever you want to do. I'm not sure if I would mount this on a wall, if it would make too much sense to mount it on a wall, because there's water here and trees, so I don't know if I'd do that, but there are pegs there, and he does have 2 peg holes at the bottom of his feet, so you can plug them right in. And he's got this little, like, frog popping out of the water. And it's got some trees here. Probably use this for like some sort of display if you do like ACBA or stuff like that. So looks pretty nice, pretty well detailed. Don't have a complaint there. It looks nice. He also comes with a card, little trading card, I guess, or a play card. Sorry, there's a glare, but looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, bringing Man-Thing back in here. He's a much taller figure. This is back with the Toy Biz days when you got much more with your figures. And I'm just trying to get his arms to go down. You got a lot more with your figures back then, but oops. And you obviously didn't pay as much, but prices were different back then. People were making different amounts of money, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to get into all that. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the figure. So, stay on target, Anthony. Stay on target. As far as his articulation goes, his head can move side to side. It cannot do well, I guess it can do a full 360 this way, but not side to side, I guess, all the way around. His head is kind of on his in front of where his head maybe should be. Here would be the top of his shoulder here. He's kind of like a hunchback, I guess, if you want to call him that. But it does swivel and pivot side to side. His arms go up about that far and they go down. They can do a full 360. He's got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, good range of motion there. He's got a wrist swivel, a wrist hinge. He's got finger articulation. I believe he's got individual finger articulation in just his index. The other three are sculpt or molded together. He does have an ab crunch, which works nicely forward. And it's a nice ratchet. He does move back, I would say about one ratchet back, but it's mostly forward. He does have a waist swivel, which is nicely hidden by his little swamp, his Man-Thing tunic, I guess. He does have his T-jointed hips, which go forward, back, and out. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, a boot swivel. He's got the, does he have the ankle pivot? Yeah, he does have an ankle pivot. It is there, it's just hidden. He does have a hinge, which goes back a little bit and forward a touch, and toe articulation. So, lots of nice articulation on him. Like I said, he is a much larger, rangier figure, and by rangier I mean his wingspan. He's pretty long, to be honest with you, and he's so well detailed. He's got a nice brown around his face here, and you can definitely tell this is obviously Man-Thing here. Get that fuzz off him. His face, you can definitely tell, is detailed and it's nice and brown. It's like a lighter brown color to stand out. And he's got his red eyes in there. Everything else is pretty much green on him. Everything is very nicely textured. He's got these like wooden tree logs sticking out of his back here. Let me just get in there and stop moving around so much. As you can see, he's so well textured and just so well detailed. This is really, truly a work of art right here, this action figure. It's very well done. It really does give you the feeling that he emerged from the swamp. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all throughout his body. All different sculpting. He's got like moss on him. You can kind of feel the sculpted like moss and just sludge, and pretty gruesome but pretty awesome at the same time. He's kind of got like something growing on him, some sort of spore or something, like right there and here. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I mean, as far as the size comparison goes, let me just stand him up here as much as I can, as straight as I can get him. So there we go. As far as size comparison goes, like I said, he's pretty tall. I'll just bring in Marvel Girl. Marvel Girl. He is towering over Marvel Girl. Marvel Girl. Here's long-haired Superman towering over him. Let's do, since he's here, and I just finished that review, we'll do Crossbones He's taller than Crossbones. He is taller than Crossbones. So, and of course, why not keep the trend going? Yeah. I'd say that Ultimate Green Goblin is probably about a head taller than Man-Thing, but I think it's a right height for him, though. He'll definitely look good with the rest of your Thunderbolts. In the comics, he's portrayed much larger than I would say than he is here, but I'm sorry, you can't even see him. He's so dark. Gotta bring in some light here. Maybe I'll give him some of this lighting. Oh, Validus just fell off the table. I'll give him this lighting. There we go. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, definitely a solid pickup here. I really like this figure. I really didn't want to take him out of packaging, but since I'm doing the Thunderbolts reviews, I figured why not do the entire team, and yeah, so happy to have pulled him out of package, kind of. Maybe I'll get another one mint on card down the road, but I really do like this figure. I think he's a really good pickup. Whether you pick him up loose or mint on card, I think it's a really solid pickup. He comes with a nice display stand, a nice comic, and a nice trading card, or playing card, whatever you want to call it. Definitely a solid figure overall. I think he's about around the right height for what he should be. Maybe he should be a little bit taller, but I'm not going to hold it against him. But with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for Series 8 Marvel Legends, Toy Biz Marvel Legends, excuse me, Series 8 Man-Thing. Definitely 2 thumbs up here. A great figure, good articulation, no problems with the paint apps at all. Really like this figure, and I would definitely suggest you get him. If you're just getting into Marvel Legends, maybe you want to wait it out. Maybe you're not a big Man-Thing fan. Maybe you're not a big Thunderbolts fan. But it's still, if you're looking for a really nice, well-done figure with good articulation and good paint apps and sculpting and everything overall, I would say that this is a very good one, and I would suggest you get it. So maybe rethink it if you're not interested that much. So with that being said, that's pretty much it for Man-Thing as I try to back out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you guys on the flip side.